Hi, this is Tom. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to start out by showing some images and prompts of the daily theme, which was psychogeography. Okay, right here, psychogeography. All right. And I'm going to click on organize. I think I already get organize. So I'm going to say organize. Maybe I didn't need to do that. Organize and then upscales. All right. So the upscales are the ones that I particularly liked, and we'll go through these. I did quite a few, so I'm going to go through pretty quick. Try to keep the video from going on too long. So these are based on just asking it to do some different styles. This was a pretty cool one. This was uh, inspired by Vincent van Gogh. Okay, another one. This is Pollock, Monet. This one I liked quite a lot. And sort of wish I'd done some more um, with this, but pretty nice prompt. Okay. And then this, yes. So this is using midlibrary.io, which is a website that is well known amongst people that use Midjourney. It has 5,000 different styles. And so I was having ChatGPT choose from midlibrary.io to come up with different styles that were being shown there. Okay, here, this was a particular style of prompt that I liked quite a lot. So I decided to use this one with different style reference codes. And that's what we'll be looking at now. So this is exactly the same prompt, but I'm just changing the style reference code. And this is all in um, the prompt builder that I built from ChatGPT. And I've been doing several videos talking about that. So that will be available if you'd like to use it. I'll give the reference in the description of the video. You can just copy paste it, and I'll show in a little bit. I'll show how I used this in the session itself. So here are some more. These are all the same prompt, just changing the style reference code. Okay, now here we're moving on to something else. We're going back to different styles. And I did the same sort of thing here where I was looking for some particular prompt that I particularly liked, and that was this one. This one I thought was really cool. And I thought this might make an interesting prompt to do some play around with the style reference codes. So I did that, and that's what these prompts are. It's the same prompt, but just changing the style reference code. Isn't that an interesting one? This is the same prompt. It's this. And just because of the style reference code, you get that. And that was pretty cool. So here's some more. Same prompt, just changing the style reference code. And here we're going back again to doing different sort of styles. And these are movie prompts. This is Inception. That was a pretty nice idea there. And see if you can recognize what movies these are from. This one you might be able to figure out. A lot of these I didn't really know. Okay, so here I think it would be hard to pick out the actual movie on these, but here I had the idea of using the movie to produce some nice images. I wanted some expansive images of nature. and I was using different movies to get that. This is a river runs through it. I particularly like this, so got upscales of all four as a batch, and uh, same idea here. This looks like Lord of the Rings. I don't think it is though. Let me take a look. Go back. It actually says The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Okay. Here's Lord of the Rings. Castaway, Mad Max. And here we went away from movies to different ideas, different types of styles. Thought this was a really cool one. And you can see that the prompt gives um, the prompt builder that I mentioned gives quite a wide variety of different looks and feels you can do with it. Okay, so this one was a new one for me. I went back to the midlibrary.io and I hadn't seen this one before and I quite liked it. So it says woodcut illustrations of Tom Killian. And so I did quite a few of these. And that's what these are. And I think we're getting to the end here. I decided to try to do some of Paris because I always like doing images of Paris. This is using the same idea of the woodcuts from Tom Killian. And we're getting to the end here. And these all have the word psychogeography in them, which was a daily theme. Isn't that a nice one? Okay, I think that's the last one. All right, so I'm going to go to the ChatGPT session. Okay, so here's the prompt. It's ChatGPT prompt for Midjourney prompt builder. You are Midjourney prompt builder. Oh, I should mention here, I need to update this so that it says 6.1 instead of 6.0. And I actually did some of the images and prompts I showed you were 6.0 and some were 6.1 because I kind of caught what I did in the middle. And I can't really tell the difference between which is which. So I suppose there are some things that it does differently, but anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. So I gave it the prompt builder script. Okay, that's what this is. And then it responds with a welcome. Here you can see the style reference codes that it was using for some of the prompts. And here's the midlibrary.io styles. Yeah, I don't have all the styles in there. I just picked a couple hundred of the more popular ones. And okay, so here we have different visual categories at the end there, which I'll reference in the session. You'll see. Okay, so it gives a welcome. I told it the daily theme, and just asked for 3 prompts from the default prompts. So the default prompts are that's the first set of instructions that I gave it on how to do prompts, and that's what these first ones were. And asked for some more. And then I referenced these 23 visual categories, and it listed them all out. And I said to choose 3 from the list, and it chose. And basically, well, that's where it came up with the Gothic one, this third one, and I quite liked that. So my idea was just to kind of try out different things until I found something I liked, and then apply the style reference codes to that to get different looks and feel to the same prompt. Okay, and I did that same sort of thing going on here, and I'd invite you to play around with the prompt builder, and you can do the same sort of thing. It has lots of different styles it can do, and knows a lot of style reference codes. And I think this is a fun way of working with it. Just play around with it until you get a prompt that you like. And then, so I would start off, I did start off without the style reference codes. And then when I found a prompt that I liked, that was interesting to explore, then I used the style reference codes. I just asked it to to grab from the style reference codes that it had and choose ones that it thought would work well. And on the style reference codes, you can see that it will give the code and it gives a bit of a description. So ChatGPT, it can't see the style reference code to see what the impact is, but it sees the description. And so based on the description, it can choose style reference codes that it thinks would work well. And I'll show something, I think it's pretty amazing, I think, how good AI has got. Of course, it still has, a lot of room for improvement, but I mean, it's amazing that you can give it this much information. And I asked it, I said, to give the style reference codes and then to explain your choice of the style reference code. So it did that, and then it gave the explanation. And these explanations are very good. So it's pretty impressive, the amount of information that it can keep and how it's able to put these things together. Okay, well, I'll stop here and invite you once again to just take the URL and you can get to the prompt builder if you'd like to play around with it, copy and paste it in a ChatGPT session, and you should be good to go. Thanks for watching, and until next time.